Okay, so I looked up because I've done this case before. I
Yeah.
looked up what the joke is.
Mm-hmm.
It's twofold.
Okay.
So, Jezali Brett, there's a pseudonym, Giselle Bullet, which is a type of gun that John Watson was shot with in Sherlock's home.
Oh.
Also, Brett being an actual name, Jeremy Brett, an English actor known for playing Sherlock Holmes.
Ah. It was just
I
Lee?
don't. Yeah, so it's Giselle. There's no like real way to pronounce it, but since it's based on Giselle Bullet, it's probably like Giselle, Giselle, Giselle Brett or something.
Ah.
Also, can it? You want to know her name is in the Japanese version?
Yes.
And Sasha.
And Sasha?
Yeah. Do you want me? Let me Discord message you what the pun is there, in case people don't want to know.
Yeah. I do need to pee again.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm full of so much water, y'all. I'll be right back.
I just sent it if you want to see it real quick.
Oh, yeah. Microsoft would love your perspective. Fuck out of here, Feedback Hub. Eh.
You know what? I'm gonna look in tomorrow how to get rid of any AI from Windows 11.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go pee.
Rip that shit out with my bare hands if I have to. All right, go piss, girl. Hey, chat. It's you and me again. Listen, chat. I'm very proud of you. Life is hard. You guys are doing your best. I know that. You all have been very good, very demure, very mindful. And I want you to know that even though the horrors persist, so do we. Life is hard, but titty soft. Remember that. You guys can do whatever you set your minds to. Just remember, laws are rules built by the ruling powers that kind of prey on the weak and innocent. So, remember, fry some bacon. Anyways, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon ZA. I like to call it Pokemon Pizza because of ZA. Game is fun. It's a fun game. I've been having a good time with it. Hello, Potato. I think I already have a team set up. I'm kind of sad they removed one of my favorite features from Legends Arceus, which was if you had like a trade evolution, you could use an item rather than trade. But, you know, touch trading exists. We live in an age of the internet, blah, blah, blah.
Uh-huh.
But I want a Scizor, and you need to trade a Scyther with a Metal Coat. So I'm going to have to find like a friend that has the game as well so I can touch trade so I can get it back. But other than that, so far, Pokemon Legends ZA, very fun. I've been calling it Pokemon Legends Pizza because of ZA, or Pokemon Legends ZA.
Yeah.
Good time. I also told chat they were very good. Very
nice.
demure, very mindful.
Very mindful. I have been drinking so much water lately.
Proud of you.
I know.
Oh
of my God. Own
wait,
free...
what the fuck?
Yeah, so of my own free will.
What happened?
I had like a really good sale on like sparkling water, so I had like a bunch of cans of those. Then like I have been like going over and filling up my water bottle and then like going through a water bottle a day.
That's about what I go through. Because I go to work, I have like a thing of either tea or lemonade when I go to work. And about like lunchtime, I wash it out. I fill it with ice and water. And then before I leave, I fill it up again with water. So I have like 2 cups of water a day.
Nice. Mine
also,
is...
did you see the thing I sent?
About the name?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Makes sense.
It's in the wiki, so it's like not perfect, but I get it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Big
How
yawns.
you doing, gamer?
Oh,
Because
I'm
you've been
good.
yawning a lot.
I just yawn a lot. I know we're only going to be able to do one case of this because it's like a lot of reading.
It is a lot of reading,
Mhm.
but I'm having fun.
Oh, absolutely.
Excellent work, Ryunosuke. That was superb.
Ugh, my heart was in my mouth the entire time.
It's almost unbelievable. I mean, looking at you in there. With your tiny butt. You were drenched in sweat. Your eyes popping, your knees knocking, and you were grinding your teeth. God, I love you.
What else was I grinding?
Give it time. It was a grim sight, but before I knew it, you'd started finding inconsistencies in testimonies.
They are in love. You can't tell me otherwise.
I'm about as straight as my bandana.
But they keep
it's like
going up.
curvy all the
Yeah,
time.
it's curvy all the time.
Exactly.
You don't get it, Ryunosuke. Love is a spectrum.
Indeed. I think you have a natural talent for being a lawyer.
Forget it. It's terrifying. If I go through with this, I won't. I don't ever want to see the inside of a courtroom again.
Anyway, it looks like we've exposed your phantom lady at last.
She phantom lady because she's got boobies.
She's got boobies. Miss Giselle Brett. A student from Great Britain, is she?
That's what I was trying to tell everyone from the start. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone. There was a young woman with him, like I've been saying all along.
Yes, you have, haven't you?
I might not be overly confident in the courtroom, but my powers of observation are one thing I am sure of.
Yes, I can see that. So, about this young gentleman. Thanks to our detective friend, she was hastily escorted away from the scene, it seems. Did you see what happened with that?
No, I didn't see any of it.
Fuck.
I was just on my way out of the restaurant myself, and then on the floor next to Dr. Wilson's table, I noticed there was a gun lying on the floor. And after that, I bent down and picked it up. And I shot a man. I didn't have time to think about where the sound of the gunshot came from. Waiter ran over to me, looking as white as a sheet. He bundled me in some sort of small pantry next to the kitchen.
Fast thinking by the detective, he apprehended his suspect without a moment's delay.
Yes, and because I was shut in the pantry, I have no idea what happened outside in the dining area.
I see. No. I think this is the grandpa.
Mikotoba,
or
yeah.
Yeah, Mikotoba.
Ah, there you are. Well done, both of you. Yeah, it's Grandpa.
Yeah. Hi, Peepaw.
Peepaw!
Professor Mikotoba.
Well, it seems I was right. The pair of you make an outstanding team. You've exceeded my expectations, I have to say.
Yes, it seems you planned this from the start. You arranged things so I wouldn't be able to act as a lawyer in this trial.
Our modern country is still in its infancy, our justice system even more so. Which is why I firmly believe that we need to send our brightest young stars overseas to learn all they can. I wanted to avoid a situation that may have resulted in your study tour to Great Britain being cancelled.
Well, makes no difference. Lawyer or otherwise, if I'm the kind of man who can't help his best friend avert the worst crisis of his life, I shouldn't waste everyone's time by going to study overseas anyway.
What are you saying, Kazuma? So, that's your stance. I was afraid you'd feel that way. Kazuma? Well then, it looks like it all comes down to you, young man. Oh god. Pressure. To me? Yes, you need to prove your innocence and uncover what really took place in that restaurant. I must say, I very much want to know the truth. After all, I have a personal connection to this case. Think of it. He said the same thing earlier this morning, didn't he? If you don't mind me asking, Professor, how much money did you bet on me? Did you know the victim?
No.
Yes, I did. As you're probably aware, Dr. John H. Wilson was a visiting professor at UMA. And it was I who invited him. I see.
I didn't know that before.
Yeah, anyway, you're about to go into battle. The victim was a university professor from Great Britain, and a well-known one at that. Naturally, our government is looking to identify and punish the culprit as quickly as possible.
But let's not forget who we're going up against.
A woman.
The gentlewoman whose involvement our police bureau went to extraordinary lengths to hide.
Yes, and I'm sure the prosecution will be using every tool at their disposal to quash your case. But I have no doubt that you pair will put up a good fight right to the last. Best of luck. Thank you. Now then. I need you to run an errand at the university at once. There's something I think we may need.
Of course. Good luck, Kazuma-sama.
She didn't even walk away, she just does that. Yeah.
I'm actually a ghost.
I've been dead for 400 years.
Defendant Naruto.
Ow.
Court recess is over. Please make your way back inside the courtroom at once. Also, sorry for giving you shit earlier. I didn't realize. It's time to... Let's get back to it, partner. Let's go in there and deal a decisive blow. Before those old fossils know what's hit them.
Kazuma?
Yeah, what up? What?
Thank you. Really.
What for?
Well, if you hadn't said that you believed me, then I'm fairly sure I'd already been found guilty by now.
Look, I have faith in you. As a lawyer and as a friend.
And as a lover? Coming from you, that means a lot.
Coming from me will happen tonight.
God damn it. If I'm found guilty in this trial, he's really going to give up on his dream of studying abroad. That's the kind of true friend he is. So this isn't just my battle anymore. That a hiccup. Whoever we're up against, we absolutely cannot afford to lose.
Chill.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was Kazuma for some reason.
No, you're good. I was just like, you okay?
I'm like, Kazuma, that's Kazuma's line. Alright then. I'll save the thank yous for after the trial.
You can treat me to one of those sukiyaki meals I like from Yume Cafeteria on University Street. With an extra large portion, of course.
That's not in my budget. Sukiyaki sounds delicious. The court hereby resumes the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Prosecutor Alchi, have you managed to subpoena the witness?
Yes, Your Excellency, against all odds. And thanks to a certain young stripling, the prosecution is now under rather painful scrutiny from the judge, the government.
Haha. Sorry.
Let the government scrutinize, that's their job. It's nothing to worry about. It's highly unlikely that the good relations we've forged with Great Britain will emerge from this trial unscathed. Well, you still think it's nothing to worry about when the new treaty breaks down in our nation's founders?
Again, terribly sorry.
If the friendship between our nations is really so fragile, then the treaty isn't worth the paper it's written on. I love there are just two ends of the spectrum. One is, I'm so sorry, I didn't want this to happen either. And the other is, listen, if it was really that bad, then it wasn't worth it to begin with.
My apologies. And it's like, hey, you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah. You really have nothing to worry about, Ryunosuke. What do you mean? A secret trial, anxiety over some foreign government's opinions, a bungled investigation, missing witnesses. Is this what our nation's justice system is? Is this the Supreme Court of Japan or of England? Shut up! Shut up, you jumped up rookie boy!
Those are some fighting words, man.
You and your friend know nothing. Nothing in the situation our nation finds itself in. By aligning ourselves with this great world power, we'll become strong. Diplomacy has never been more critical. Steady political maneuvering is what will secure our futures.
I won't deny that I'm no expert. I'm just a student. And one who could arguably study harder, too. But standing here now in our Supreme Court, there is one thing I feel very strongly. A country that fails to uphold the truth and justice system is a country with no future at all.
Damn. Damn.
Damn indeed. Get it, kid.
Well said. Well said, Ryunosuke, despite the wide-eyed look of terror.
How old are we? Dang it!
I think we're supposed to also be 23.
Yeah, 22 or 23.
Yeah, they're both in, like, the same school at this point.
Yeah.
So. You little brats!
Thank you, Council! This court is the pinnacle of our nation's justice system and exists solely for the pursuance of truth. With that in mind, this trial will now resume with the next witness taking the stand. Visiting student from Great Britain, Miss Giselle Brait.
Yes. Ow! Fuck! I went too low!
God, he went too low.
Next thing I know! I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
I think he's unconscious, Kazuma.
Me. Me.
He's still breathing over there?
Huh, I thought he'd be a honk shoe kind of guy.
Maybe either.
Your Excellency!
Whew.
I hope you're having fun. This is a lot of fun. I'm so glad we're doing this.
We're so vibing. That's just the fucking swan. I hate how he moves. I hate how he moves so much.
Yeah. Well, what a delight it is to welcome such a fine gentlewoman to Japan, and from such a distant land.
Tea! Somebody bring the English tea! In England, no discussions take place without tea. Is that true?
No idea. Is that... That's a stereotype, right?
I feel like it is.
Yeah. And today's episode, the court commits a microaggression.
Damn it, court.
So... if only. So, could we possibly trouble you to state your name and occupation for the court? Of course. My name is Satoru Hosonaga.
Not you, the fucking swan.
I have been working undercover as the head waiter at La Carnival, but my true... Yes, we know about you a bit already.
Inspector Hosonaga, where are your manners? In England, it's always ladies first. Is that true?
No idea. More importantly, a little earlier today you said something to me. You said your powers of observation are the one thing you're sure of.
Oh, yeah. I think I did, didn't I?
Yet your description for this amazing sight was simply a woman.
I don't see women.
Sorry, Ryunosuke. I don't see color.
Oh, please.
I don't see women. Cosma, name 100 women. Doja cat.
Doja cat. Doja dog.
Doja dog.
I realize the voice I should be going with Naruhodo is like the fucking Tanjiro, the Mr. Giyu! Mr. Giyu! I should be going higher instead of lower.
Just a little bit.
Mr. Giyu!
Sorry, Ryunosuke, but powers of observation aside, your powers of description are sorely lacking.
Guilty.
So, dear lady, once again, if we may trouble you for your name and occupation, please? Pretty please?
I am a killer.
American, 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 American.
She's from Great Britain!
Britain, 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 Britain,
Britain, Britain, Britain, Britain.
Are you from British? No, I'm from Spanish.
Oh no.
I'm terribly sorry, dear lady, but what?
Oh, he also speaks.
Actually... Impressive. Actually.
Well, he's a police chief, so it makes sense.
Yeah, but still, that's impressive regardless. I don't think you have to be able to be bilingual.
Bilingual?
Yeah, 2 languages.
Yeah, well, bilingual. You went a little lang. Bilingual.
Okay, technically, yeah, but it's a language, so...
It's true.
For some reason, I thought you were making fun of me because you thought I said bisexual.
No, not bisexual.
Oh, he's bisexual. I didn't know that. By the way, I'm bisexual. Omelette du fromage. The lady says her name is Giselle Brett. She comes from London, England. She's a visiting research student, currently enrolled in UMA University's medical faculty. Oh my! What a rare treat to hear the dulcet tones of the delightful language of the British people. I'm afraid I don't understand a word you said, but it was as beautiful as a hummingbird song.
Oh my god.
As far as I can tell. The detective is translating her words faithfully enough.
Yeah, he would have to know basic understanding of the language.
Yeah.
You're obviously do fine in England, Kazuma. Her English doesn't rattle you at all, does it?
Nor you. You've clearly been paying attention in your English classes, Ryunosuke.
The court thanks the beautiful lady for taking the stand. Now, if we may trouble you to confirm something, Miss Brett. 3 days ago at a restaurant called La Carnival, a grim murder took place. The court has been led to believe that you were dining there with the victim, Dr. Wilson, at the time. Is that correct? Whisper, whisper, whisper. Whisper, 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 whisper.
She says, yes.
That was a lot of words. This could take some time.
So even though she's studying here in Japan, she can't speak any Japanese.
She said no.
She says go fuck yourself. She'd like to apologize for disappearing from the scene.
She says that she was due to make a presentation at the university, so she had to leave immediately.
Interesting. When you're the one who engineered her escape.
Yeah.
I was just following special orders from the Bureau.
Well now, dear lady, would you be so kind as to cast your eyes over to this photographic print?
I like how they call it a photographic print.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Not like a photograph.
well, I think before, like, paintings and stuff could also be called photographs.
Mm-hmm.
So, seeing as you were so unfortunately present at the scene of the crime, could it be that your resplendent eyes caught sight of the wicked perpetrator, perhaps?
Oh my god, Ouchie, put it in your pants.
Apparently, it was a very frightening and sorrowful sight.
Do you mean to say?
Yes, it would appear that the lady did witness the crime. The very moment when the accused, standing right there in this courtroom, shot the victim in cold blood.
Look at that
Oh,
ass.
she has a tail.
It's a swan. Night night, Miss K. Have a good sleep.
I just love the fact. Me. Oh, she has a tail. You. Look at that ass.
Let me objectify that woman. Humana humana.
It's amazing how often the non-binary friend objectifies women, and I'm over here respecting women. I'm drinking my respect women juice like I do on the regular.
And I'm barking like a dog. Order, order in the courts.
Did you hear that, Your Excellency? Here we have an absolutely conclusive witness statement. All right, trial over.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
alright. Trial over. Pack it in.
Well, looks like it's clear now. Clue who our real enemy is.
Hey, can you put that away? That's a weapon in the courtroom, man.
If Francisca can have a whip in like 300 years, I'm sure a sword right now is fine.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I will have to ask you to formally testify, if you please. Kindly tell the court the exact nature of this frightening and sorrowful sight you describe. Uh-huh.
More testimony.
More testimony.
I had arranged to meet for a slightly late luncheon with Dr. Wilson that day.
Okay.
The professor was able to eat, so I ordered for myself only a beef steak.
Okay.
After a while, the accused came over to greet the professor and they got into a fierce argument. Then, not long afterwards, the accused took out the professor's gun and shot him right before my eyes.
Ah.
I don't carry a gun myself, so obviously I couldn't have been the culprit.
Okay, well, hold on there.
I think this is a press everything
Mm-hmm.
line.
Yes!
No, I didn't have any kind of argument with the professor at all.
Objection!
Quiet, you filthy wretch! Look at you, you black-hearted blackguard, and look at this snow-white angel.
Okay, well, Jesus Christ.
I'm sure even a dark-minded scoundrel like you can imagine whose words the court is going to believe.
Ugh.
You're still making the same mistakes, Ryunosuke. You mustn't blurt out when you're goaded like that. That's a lesson you need to learn. I'll teach you a lesson later.
Jesus. What's that one Game
You
Grumps
fine?
say? What was that one Game Grumps? It's like it's like, you know, it's like, fuck, what was that Game Grumps joke? It was like an old one where it was like, you know, it was one of the dating sims.
Oh,
It was like, you know, he's sleeping next to you and she goes, Jesus.
Oh no, that wasn't a dating sim one. That was actually the. Here comes the autism, by the way.
Oh
That was
god.
actually from like the first episode of Skyward Sword, because Zelda
Oh.
goes up to Link. He's like, "And here I was thinking that you'd be late. Well, I
Mhm.
wouldn't be late if I was sleeping next to you. Well, lately I've Jesus. Well,
Yes.
lately
I didn't know if it was like a dating
Man.
sim, but yeah, that makes sense. It was Skyward Sword.
Yeah, because those two do be dating in that game, or they should be, if Nintendo wasn't a coward.
Nintendo's a coward on a lot
Anyways.
of things, man.
Yeah, make Ryunosuke and Kazuma gay, damn it.
Make
Come
them
on, Capcom.
gay. You can have Mpreg in this.
Whoa, wait, what?
Yeah.
Of course, I was at the scene as well. I took statements from this lady and 2 witnesses who testified before and reported back to the Bureau. It was decided that Miss Brett was not involved, so I let her go.
Yay.
Wheeze is a spellcaster cat, right?
Witch cat, yeah.
Which
Gotta
cat?
pee, go piss.
I was gonna say she could be a spellcatster.
Spellcatster. Mm.
Yeah, spellcatster.
Right now she's our witch bingy. I was about to say wheeze bingy. She's our witch
Yeah.
bingy.
I'm just trying to think of like a cool thing you can say for her being here, because I know that you said you wanted to try and include more
Yeah.
specific like welcome ins for
Yeah.
when like friends raid.
Yeah, I usually do hit with like the bingy squad because Wheeze and I are also part of the bingy squad, and so is Mal, and so is Neve. Hi Neve, how you doing?
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm Binky adjacent.
yes, we're bingy and friends because we
I am in
have
friends.
the friends, the end friends section.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're, yo guys, fucking they think I'm their friend. I have such cool friends. This is so great.
Aw, look at you being all excited.
Yeah.
Eee.
Also, I'm being this guy too, by the way, chat.
Well, even so.
How you
On the
doing,
day
Nelly?
in question, the lady was wearing the same outfit as she is today.
Oh, good. So she, didn't wash her clothes.
As you can see, there's nowhere about her person where she could conceal a firearm.
At
Up her ass.
I would think she could hide a gun almost anywhere in that outfit if she wanted to.
Unless and until the precise location where the witnesses to have hidden a weapon can be shown, this is moot. Say hi, moot. Hello. I should have given him King Julian's voice. That would have been so much funnier.
But you didn't.
And this is Moot. Say hi, Moot.
Hello. I love King Julian.
There are no pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun.
Coochie.
Those are the witness's own words on the matter.
Poochie is
not taking
nature's
into
pocket.
account the fucking prison pocket.
Yeah, prison pocket. Oh, that's ridiculous. If only I was allowed to lift up her dress, I could prove.
Naruto!
Naruto!
Don't think about doing anything rash, Ryunosuke.
Flash the goodies. But I didn't fire the gun I picked up. There must have been another gun there that day.
You're right about that, which means this lady was hiding a gun somewhere.
Crotch.
The defense.
Ooh, BB guns.
The defense requests that the court have the lady show her coochie. Prove to us you couldn't hide a gun in there. Show us your ass.
Show us your ankles. This is the most lewd we
Show
can get.
ankle on
Show
stream.
ankle.
And that's what we have to prove now. And to do so, I'm at the hold on, new camera angle. And to do so, we will need to pull her testimony apart.
Like pull apart bread. Bitch.
Get fucked.
The defense may now cross-examine the witness. Oh, yes, Your Excellency.
Let's fucking go!
This is probably like a press all thing.
Oh, yeah. And arranged to meet for a slightly late luncheon. Huh?
Why'd you say that like a Canadian? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or a Minnesotan.
He's Minnesotan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'd probably just press everything.
Aww.
Yes!
I know, but like they always do this at some point in the
Yeah.
in, like, that fucking thing.
Mm-hmm. After 2 p.m., in fact. That's really quite a late lunch, isn't it?
Attention!
You don't keep up with the latest fashions from Britain, do you? Late luncheons are in vogue, isn't that right? No.
Why is it so cursive? Oh, wait, that's me! No. I thought that was Matsunaga.
A decisive English no has quite a sting to it.
The gentlewoman is currently working on the victim's research laboratory, it seems. So it was apparently a daily occurrence that they would lunch together.
But on the day in question, the victim had another appointment at the clinic first.
Yes, which we can prove from the medical report card that was submitted as evidence earlier.
That's right. Miss Brett and the victim went to lunch following the victim's treatment, which is why it was so late.
Yes. That all makes perfect sense.
Such wonderful logic. What a shining example of English intelligence by this fine gentlewoman. So you both arrived at the restaurant. What happened next? Can I be honest with you?
Uh-huh.
Every time I voice Hosonaga, I fucking can't get the fucking... What's his name from Resident Evil 8, the Game Grumps playthrough? Like,
Hey, Ethan, you got any books?
Oh, Heisenberg?
Yeah, Heisenberg.
You gonna read them?
Oh my god.
I might just change his voice at this point, because it just makes me laugh.
Just reminds me of the casket. The ghoul.
Yes!
Yeah.
He was
what do you call
unable.
this?
Yeah.
Coffin.
Yeah. Sorry, my brain was shrimp. He was unable to eat, you say? And that was because he had just had a tooth removed at Hoda Clinic, correct?
That's right.
You're actually supposed to check with the witness before answering.
Was Miss Brett aware of that fact?
It seems so, yes. She'd heard the professor was to have some dental treatment. Got a cavity removed.
God damn. So that would mean that it was you who ate the steak pictured here. Isn't that right, Miss Brett?
That's right, yes. The print you have there shows the table exactly as it was left after the horrifying events.
Exactly as it was left.
That's important.
Mm-hmm.
Dear me, what a harrowing experience! To have traveled to a distant island on the far side of the world and be embroiled in such a tragic incident. Have no fear, my dear lady. I swear I will crush the evil fiend that has subjected you to this terrible blight. So the victim, Dr. Wilson, had nothing to eat or drink at all.
That's right. Other than some carbonated water.
Mm.
Put some carbonation in there.
Just water?
Yes. The professor was unable to eat, but he had been given permission to drink water. So it appears that the diners toasted their lunch with a glass of water each.
They each raised a glass of carbonated water. I think that's important. Because there's like only There's only one cup.
Wine. Yeah.
I don't even think that could be a bottle of carbonated water, but there's only one cup.
That's true. That's true. One cup
Mhm.
is way more important. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
My thing was the bottle. Like to me, I'm
Mhm.
looking for way too minute of a detail,
Mhm.
whereas a cup missing is important.
Yeah.
No, not the weak slap.
He's slapping so hard. That last statement of yours, Miss Brett, has a profound bearing on this case.
Well, how fascinating. Sorry, hold on, I'm losing it.
Gotta capture it back.
Well, how fascinating. Do tell us, what is this profound bearing?
Come on, Ryunosuke.
The significance of the statement will become apparent when the time is right. The defense calls for the witness' last statement to be formally added to the testimony.
Well, sidestepped, counsel.
Very well, Miss Brett. Kindly repeat what you had just said to be added to your official testimony.
Gladly, she said. That was brilliant. Oh wait, that's you.
That was brilliant, Kazuma. I'm gonna remember that one.
Which one?
Spread eagle. The significance will become apparent when the time is right. I could really use that phrase.
I hope there are some more useful tips you're picking up from this experience than that, Ryunosuke.
Just a tip sometimes.
Look at what you did. My bandana stopped furling in the wind. I totally lost it.
Cheers over a glass of carbonated water.
Ryunosuke, did you see what you just did? I've gone flaccid.
No.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah. Oh, that's it. I'm distracted. Let me just confirm something, please. It's to do with this photographic print.
What about it?
Just a short while ago, you spoke with this print showing the victim's table at the crime scene. That it was exactly as it was left.
That is correct, the lady says.
Mm. Well, that's odd. Very odd.
Dear me, what's odd is the defense's inability to express itself.
Ugh.
Ryunosuke, what about the print that looks odd to you?
Well, obviously, it's the cheers.
The cheers? Where everyone knows your name?
Oh my god. Well, Miss Brett just told us that she and the professor said cheers over a glass of water. But if that's true, there should be 2 glasses on the table, not 1. Quite right, Counsel. There's only 1 glass pictured here.
Objection!
Are we supposed to be impressed by this nitpicking over minutia?
Yes.
What possible difference does the presence of or absence of a glass make on the case?
Objection!
Schrodinger's glass.
Minutia, you say? Could it be that the detective here removed a glass from the table to conceal the lady's presence?
Of course not. I would never do something so reckless.
But there should have been 2 glasses on the table. Or you're going to try to tell me you can only clink with one. You can clink with only 1.
You're quite right. I certainly took 2 glasses to the table.
Motherfucker. Inspector, what did the lady say?
She says she put it up her coochie.
Not the glass coochie.
It would seem that Miss Brett took the glass from the table.
What?
It was also terrifying, everything that happened. I panicked and thought I should try to hide the fact that I had been there at all, she's saying.
Oh, gracious. Sorry.
That's a good voice for her.
We're just gonna go with that one then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There, as I assured the court before, this is of no consequence at all.
Oh, please.
We must remember that this student had just murdered this lady's luncheon companion before her very eyes.
Oh my god.
Who could blame her for concealing a glass or two in her state of disarray? Who could blame her for concealing a glass or two in her coochie?
At least 3? That's absurd.
Oh, really? So do we take it that you are now going to accuse this vulnerable, young, and beautiful woman of mischief?
What? No, this can't be put down to mischief.
I'd like to know exactly how the lady took the glass from the sea.
Uchi, we've already been over this.
It would seem that she slipped it into her coochie. Also known as a small handbag she was carrying.
A handbag, you say?
Yes, Your Excellency. A small handheld pouch, commonly carried by well-to-do women in England. It puts hands in there.
Hands in the pouch.
So the beautiful lady has very graciously explained how and why she removed the glass from the scene now. However, the fact remains that this glass has absolutely no bearing on the case. This student has been trying to confuse the court with logical reasoning, but in the end, it comes to nothing. No more pretentious accusations. You have wasted enough time already. I just wish it switched over to Ryunosuke. I'll show you who I come to.
Oh my
It's
god,
him.
it's my lover! Kazuma! Indeed, the lady has offered a satisfactory explanation as to why she removed this glass. I think henceforth we can consider the matter to have no bearing on the case. Counsel for the defense, are you in agreement? This is bullshit! Well, I don't know really.
If you want to pursue this matter further, you're going to need to show that it has some deeper significance.
Yes, you're right. So she took the glass away in her handbag. There's a deeper significance here. It's
The glass.
the glass.
There was probably something on the glass.
Like blood. Well, if you ask me, it's the fact that she took the glass and that has deeper significance here.
Why do you think that?
Well, because it's property of the restaurant. It's not some harmless act of pilfering like taking a bar of soap home from the public baths, is it?
You're not supposed to do that either. You take soap from the public baths?
Yeah, don't
I'll
you?
fucking kill you.
What? No, I mean, that isn't significant here.
It's very significant, but this isn't time or place. I'll fucking kill you if you do that.
Jesus.
There are more important things to concentrate on now. I think maybe you should reconsider your position too.
Sorry. I will. Indeed, the lady has offered a satisfactory explanation as to why she removed this glass. I think henceforth we can consider the matter to have no bearing on the case. Counsel for the defense, are you in agreement? Well, it's the handbag then.
If you want to pursue this matter further,
Yeah, we're back
show
in
that
this.
that's- Oh,
Wait! The lady put the glass in her handbag, you say?
yes, do try to keep up.
That means that she could put the gun in the handbag.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't know why I thought the glass was important.
It's been a while, buddy. It's all good.
It's also getting late.
Yeah.
I think my logical brain is starting to shut down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to... I'm starting to commit to all the bits.
Bit commit.
It's already been explained to the court that all English gentlewomen carry handbags for small items. Like guns! Wait, fuck, I wasn't supposed to say that!
Let me see. A little while ago, Miss Brett stated the following. There are no pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun. But what if she forgot to mention was her handbag? Which it would be perfectly possible to conceal a gun. You're right.
Well done, partner. I had a feeling you'd pick up on that too.
Purse for gun. Gun purse.
What are you insinuating, you vile blackguard? It's really very simple. This bitch lying. The gunshot we heard from when the defendant picked up the gun from the restaurant floor. As he didn't fire that gun, we can deduce there must have been another firearm at the scene. A true murder weapon, if you will. You can't seriously be suggesting.
I am. Inspector Hosonaga,
Yes.
did you or did you not search Miss Jezzael Braid's handbag on the day of the murder?
No, sir, I did not.
As I thought. In other words, another gun. The one that was actually used to kill the professor. Could have been hidden in Miss Brett's handbag.
No!
Order.
I'll have 2 fries.
No!
What's the meaning of this, Inspector?
The meaning of what, Prosecutor Ouchie?
Professor Kirauchi?
Why on earth did you not have the lady open her handbag and show you the contents at the time? Thanks to your bungling incompetence, now she has to endure these uncomfortable accusations.
Oh my god, Ouchie.
Brilliant work, partner. Now we have a chance to expose the real woman behind the mask.
You think so, Kazuma?
I know so.
Oh no, he
I'm
dying.
dying. Well, what a sorry situation. Clearly you have no faith in the police.
Yeah, you're bleeding out
Yeah.
your mouth, man.
Yeah, I don't.
As I said, I did not search the lady's handbag after the shooting. Simply because it was unnecessary.
Unnecessary in what way?
I ought to thank the student lawyer, really. I have a piece of evidence here that I had completely forgotten about. I want to have it submitted.
Ah.
This photographic print.
Ha ha ha. Hand. Bull.
This print of a photograph that I thought would be prudent to take immediately after the shooting. As you can see, it clearly shows Miss Brett's handbag.
Well, I never. You could see right through to what's inside.
That's right. Apparently, meshwork bags like these are the height of fashion in London at the moment.
So the contents are clearly visible.
Exactly. So there was no need to search the lady's handbag. I can see it. If there had been a gun inside, it would have been immediately obvious. As you can see, there's nothing to imply Miss Brett's guilt here. Thank you for helping to prove that Naruhodo's son.
Ah!
Meanwhile, Cosmo's bandana is still waving in the wind.
Order. Inspector Hosonaga, you will submit that print as evidence at once.
Certainly, Your Excellency. I've submitted it.
I think you've had long enough to cross-examine the witness, counsel. The court has now been shown considerable evidence. As a photographic print just submitted into the court record appears to have no further significance, I am satisfied that there is no longer any room for doubt in this matter, and I must make my ruling.
Indeed. Indeed.
Spit.
It's getting late.
I know.
Indeed. There's only one logical conclusion. That the pathetic rookie slumped over on the bench before us is the only possible perpetrator of this crime.
Fuck you, Ouchie. Oh. Just when I thought I was beginning to turn things around, I'm in a worse situation than I was at the start.
Oh no.
Kazuma?
I'm sorry, Ryunosuke. Now that the cross-examination of the witness is over, there's no way to force the trial to continue.
What? You mean this is it?
I must say you put up quite a fight for a rookie student. But the weak are meat while the strong eat.
Yep, that's gonna be our word that tips us off. Meat.
You are wasting your time. There is no way to defeat true justice.
There was a cow on his wrist.
A fact you can chew on to your heart's content from the inside of your cell.
This can't be happening. Am I really going to be found guilty of a crime I didn't commit? Kazuma. His dream of going to study in Great Britain will slip through his fingers.
Is this the part where we make the big deduction?
Big deduction. Kazuma.
What?
Is there really no chance now of turning this trial around?
You heard the judge. There's nothing about that last photograph the detective produced that we can contest. Which means there's no basis on which we can argue for the trial to continue.
Lean a little bit, you're low.
Oh, there's no basis on which we can argue for the trial to continue.
Very well. I will now proceed immediately to the ruling.
It seems we'll be able to report to the British government on time after all. That smug little...
God damn, I love that face of Kazuma's. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, having considered all of the evidence placed before me... Yeah! Wait, Your Excellency!
Ryunosuke?
I don't think you can rule on this case yet.
Objection!
This is amateurishness that is getting tedious. When His Excellency deems that the trial is over, he gives his ruling. This is the most basic protocol of the courtroom.
Yes!
Your Excellency, just a moment ago you said this. As the photographic print just submitted appears to have no further significance. There is no longer any room for doubt in this matter, and I must make my ruling. Now, that means if there was a problem with the evidence, some significant detail, I mean, then ruling on the case at this time would be out of the question.
Objection!
This is blatant straw clutching. Look at this photographic print. All it shows is the handbag the gentlewoman was carrying on the day in question. There can be no problem with this evidence. Better know what you're doing, Ryunosuke.
A hand. Hand beef. I understand your objection, counsel. Certainly, the new evidence submitted by the detective has not undergone the court's scrutiny. However, I fail to see how we can glean any new information from this handbag.
Ha! My thoughts exactly. Really, the prosecution is becoming tired of this rookie's desperate wheezes.
Yeah,
Hey, we
yes.
like wheezes.
We like wheezes. Yes, I am desperate, but this isn't a wheeze. A probably wheeze. There's something about this photograph which just doesn't seem right. If only I could put my finger on it. Very well, I will grant the defense one final opportunity.
What?
But be warned, his hands are so large. Be warned that if I'm unsatisfied by your response here, the trial will be over with immediate effect. Do I make myself clear? Yes, Your Excellency.
We want to save. Like a safety save, just in case.
Yeah.
You know, in case we do fuck up.
So, take another look at this photographic print Inspector Hosonaga submitted before. You will identify for the court where in this print we see the significant detail to which you have alluded. Is the bull with the hand bull, hand bull, hand bull, hand bull. Hand bull.
Yes.
Look at this here. There's a very unusual mark on the victim's wrist. That is true. It looks almost like a burn of some description.
Objection!
Dear me, I was pondering what that new piffle you would come out with. A burn, you say, on the victim's wrist?
Hold on, can we go to the court record real quick?
What are you looking for?
That picture. Oh wait, no, the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bull on
Yeah.
the thing.
So his
But
hand
how'd
was
that get
on
his
there.
wrist?
Well, it's a sizzle plate, so it's definitely hot.
Right, it's definitely hot. That's what I like. I understand that part, but why would his wrist have touched it? Because he wasn't eating from that.
No. But that means that he was sitting there.
Oh, do you think he died to poison
Oh!
and then his wrist falls on the plate? He
Uh-huh.
doesn't feel it because he's still under
dying.
anesthesia, so
Yeah.
it makes the burn. And then he died, then the gunshot happens and he slumps over.
Yeah. Because, like... Single fire, fatal hemorrhage from pectoral.
Bullet did not pass the body.
Okay. So, yeah, it is died of blood loss. So maybe if there was poison involved,
Yeah.
it didn't
Like
kill.
he already can't taste the he can't feel the pain of it. So.
Yeah,
All right.
the numbing agent.
I just had a theory craft real quick.
Yeah. It's worthy.
Yes, that is a burn marker, right? He burned his wrist.
Go on, Inspector.
The police coroner also noticed it when he was performing the post-mortem examination. It was deemed unrelated to the cause of death, so he didn't note it in his report.
What did I tell you? In any case, we have no idea when the victim suffered this burn, do we? And no possible way of knowing either.
No, we solved it. The more I look at it, the more I find myself intrigued by the curious shape of this mark. However, as the prosecutor Alchi puts it, unless a firm connection to the case can be shown, I cannot allow any further time to be spent on the precise details of this burn.
Excuse me, Your Excellency. It would seem Miss Brett has a lunch appointment with the dean and other university staff.
She heard him go about the burn, and she's immediately like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I gotta leave right now.
She would like to know if she may be excused from the stand now.
Of course, dear lady. We shan't hold you up any longer. I'm quite sure His Excellency is about to give his final ruling anyway. what you're thinking on this, Ryunosuke. Do you believe this burn does have something to do with the case?
To be honest, I'm not really sure. But if I don't keep pushing, then it's all over. So I was thinking I should keep digging and digging in the hope that I might uncover something useful.
Yes. Right.
I am?
If we can just link that burn to the case,
Yeah, we linked it like 5 minutes ago.
do that, we may be able to prise this shutting door back open again. Just like your back door.
Oh my god.
Just give up, Council. You can't possibly hope to do that. You want to bet? I do it every night.
Indeed, I'm afraid without evidence, I can't allow you to pursue what little more than conjecture I'm ignoring. We have to lock in.
I'll give you evidence that I do it every night.
Oh my
If
god.
we had evidence that irrefutably linked the burn on the victim's wrist to the case, then would you allow it? Would you allow me to have sex with this man?
I would, yes.
To tell the truth, I hadn't noticed that burn. As soon as you pointed it out, what I did notice.
You're very low when you do the voice.
Oh, but as soon as you pointed it out, what I did notice was the color draining from Miss Brett's face.
Really? I have to find some link between that burn and the case. This is the moment of truth. It's time to find some evidence that proves what that burn really means. So then, the defense will now present its evidence to the court. The evidence that demonstrates this inextricable connection between the victim's burn and this trial is plate. Plate. What's this, Council? Yeah, another print? Yes, Your Excellency. I believe photographic prints are an amazing invention. When we humans look at a scene, we miss things. Hi, Dad. How you doing? But in a photograph, things we may have overlooked at the time are forever recorded forevermore. Objection.
Objection? You hurry up,
Overruled.
Rookie. What are you trying to say? To inconvenience this poor lady any further really would be quite inexcusable.
Actually, we may need you to stay for us a little while longer if you don't mind, Miss Brett. You see, it's very clearly visible in this other photograph. How did the victim come to have this unusually shaped burn on his wrist? The reason is recorded here forevermore.
What? How?
Objection!
You can't fool me with your little bluffs, boy. If that's your game, then let's see how it plays out. Show the court exactly what you mean. What is in this photograph that explains the reason for the cow?
Moo cow. Cow moo.
Yes!
The beefsteak?
Harry the
beefsteak!
beefsteak! Fucking Christ.
So fun.
It's so stupid.
So easy.
Yeah. Actually, the point is the metal plate the steak was served on. The plate? Ah! Oh!
Your Excellency, are you alright?
As you can see, there's an emblem on the plate. I would guess it's some sort of trademark of La Carnival.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Ooh. The emblem on the plate. And the victim's burn are exactly the same shape.
Ah! Ryunosuke, you genius.
Yay, kissies!
Hot genius.
Hot genius.
You're spot on.
Which means the victim must have suffered this burn while he was present at the restaurant. Bum, 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 bum. Aw.
But even that is the case. We can't know if it happened on the day in question or not. It could have been the day before, or the day before that. It most likely happened at some other unrelated time.
Well,
Objection!
Well, sadly, Prosecutor Ouchie, the chances of that are extremely slim.
thanks.
Why? The outline of the burn is clearly discernible. Such a serious injury would have caused quite a commotion in the restaurant. Wouldn't you agree, Inspector Hosonaga?
Bum, 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 bum,
I can't
bum,
imagine
bum,
having
bum.
missed such a terrible disaster, certainly.
But...
I would say, looking at the picture of the wound, that it wasn't suffered very long ago. And although it's not particularly large burn, it's extremely well defined, as the defense just pointed out. That was no mild burn, that's for sure. It was hot, baby.
Oh my god. Can you be more specific, Inspector?
Well, let's see. If the plate was around 90 degrees centigrade, a burn like that would have taken around 3 seconds.
It's inconceivable that the victim wouldn't have let out a scream of pain then. All according to
I've been investigating
Keikaku.
at the restaurant for several weeks already, but I've not heard anyone scream at all. All according to Keikaku.
God damn it.
The head waiter of Lake Carnival. I can testify to that without hesitation.
But you're a detective, not a waiter! Perry the waiter!
There you have it. Something isn't right here. As the detective said, anyone who burnt themselves in a piping hot plate for 3 whole seconds would scream in pain. There's no question of that.
Yet, Inspector Hosonaga never heard the professor scream, not on that day or any before it.
That's right. And the strange thing is, on the day he was shot, I didn't hear him cry out either.
Were you suggesting?
Well, if the professor had carelessly laid his wrist on the plate for anything like 3 seconds that day, that would have been beyond careless, I think, Counsel. Then the rest of us in the restaurant, myself, the sergeant, the old antiques dealer, all of us would, without any question, have heard him scream. Wouldn't you agree, Prosecutor Ouchie?
Well, yes, I suppose.
So the question is, why didn't a single person hear Dr. Wilson scream?
I almost don't believe it. Ryunosuke, do you think... Oh, this is the part.
Can it really be true? I never dreamt we'd arrive at a conclusion like this, but I'm starting to think that maybe we've been led into a terrible trap. There's only one explanation I can think of that makes sense of this apparent impossibility. On the day in question, when he suffered the burn to his wrist, Dr. Wilson
Was already dead.
was already dead.
Omae wa no oshinderu.
Yeah. No man could remain silent while his wrist was burning on a piping hot plate for 3 whole seconds. That's clearly impossible, apart from in one particular situation. Counsel, are you suggesting? Yes, it's the only possible if the man was already dead.
Already?
Dead? Giselle's like, I'm gonna kill this man myself. Knowing what we know now, it's only a possible explanation. When the beefsteak was brought to Dr. Wilson's table that day, the professor was already dead.
That's madness. I am losing his voice very slowly.
It's all good. I feel like we're almost done.
Yeah, it's almost there.
Order, order, order! Please, counsel, explain this absurd notion at once. The victim was killed by a gunshot.
That's right. That's absolutely right, Your Excellency. The
This is just another ridiculous ploy by the rookie student, but clearly he has no grasp of the facts.
Objection!
No, Prosecutor Ouchie, it's you who have no grasp of the facts.
I beg your pardon?
As soon as it became apparent that the victim had suffered that burn while at the restaurant,
Hi,
this whole
Kagi.
case was turned upside down.
How you doing, Kage?
Or have you not grasped that yet? Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp it.
Your Excellency, the court must hear from this witness again. If it's true, as we now believe, that the victim was already dead before the gunshot was heard,
Fair enough.
it's highly likely that Miss Brett knows something about it.
Incredible. I certainly didn't anticipate this twist of events. I'm sorry to say, Miss Brett, that you will have to forget your luncheon engagement.
But, Your Excellency!
The justice system in our country may be in its infancy, but rest assured, all reasonable doubt must be dispelled before I am prepared to pass judgment. Thank you, Your Excellency.
She doesn't like that.
No, she does not. I'm scared for my life. What was that smile?
Yes, of course. I mean, I'd be delighted to help. Especially if it helps the relation between my country and yours.
Trying to find it. I'm trying to figure it out.
Miss Brett, you speak Japanese?
Well, of course I do. I am studying in your country after all.
But then, why have you been speaking through an interpreter until now?
My mother tongue, the Queen's English, is the most refined and elegant language in the world. As a gentlewoman, I try to avoid speaking in your vulgar tones as much as possible.
Ah. Jesus Christ, she's a murderer and she's racist.
Racism. Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, Kage. Hope your day's able to get a little bit
Kage,
better.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Your day gets better, bud.
Mm-mm-mm.
To everyone in the room,
Oh, that's not good at all.
Oh no, we're siding with her? Oh no.
But it seems the men in this land possess none of the chivalrous virtues of an English woman.
or gentlemen.
Gentleman, whatever, gentlewoman.
So I can see that I shall have to lower myself to communicating with you all on your level.
Oh goody.
Oh, well, you're the epitome of a true English gentlewoman. We are truly honored by this lavish consideration you so graciously afford us.
God, how's her ass taste, man?
I like licking her boots.
I
It makes
see.
me feel better.
In that case, Miss Brett, I will now ask you to testify in your own words about the events leading up to the death of the victim, Dr. Wilson.
So we're finally going to hear her own words on the matter. Things are getting interesting, Inosuke.